Hi, this is Lok. It's been a while since I made a video for Practisim Designer. This time around I have a interesting new capability that I needed to record a video and show you guys how it works. So let's get to it. So for this update, there's a new grid system that I built that will replace the existing one that you've used before. So as you can see here on the ground, we have a grid system now, right? And this, I believe, is in the meters, I think. So if you go to escape and you go to bay, the option for grid lines are here now, right? So from here you can select whether you want no grid at all, or you want the grids in a yard measurement, or feet, meter, and half meter. And then you can, this slider allows you to change the size of the grid. You can make it really thick, you can make it really thin. And then this one here allows you to pick the color for the grid. So if, let's say, if I want a green grid, for instance, I can click on that. And you can choose your own different shade if you like, something like that or something like that. You know, up to you, be creative, right? So now you have this, and this setting will persist throughout the use of the tool. And so what's really cool, let's say if I go over to meter, right? Now that if you go over to settings and you have your snap to grid on, it will automatically snap to whatever size grid. So let's say if I drop a barrel here, for instance, as you can see, it snaps to the size of this grid. If I go over to bay and I change this to maybe feet, right? And now it basically snaps to the feet, to the grid. So much more accurate than the texture-based grid that we had before. This is an actual grid system now. So so let's go back to maybe meter, and then if you drop like a wall, and you can see it snaps to the grid as well. So that's pretty cool. Not only that, this grid is also compatible with scan bay. So if I turn on scan base, then you can see the grid now appears on the scan bay. It's 98% accurate, and there are some scan bays that are not entirely flat, so the grid will be kind of hidden for those things. So let's put this back to yellow so you can see it real clearly. And so now if I pick some other scan bay, and I at the same time for this update I introduced 3 new scan bays, which is the Richmond Rod and Gun Club base 2, 4, and 6. So you can see from here 2, 4. So thanks to Robert Boardman for doing the scanning for me. If you're interested to have your club scan, you can just use an iPhone or an Android that has a LiDAR and a Polycam AR application. Once you scan it, you just send it to me and I'll include it into the tool. So as you can see, the grid works with scan base as well. Pretty cool. So there is one caveat to this grid system. The grid system doesn't work very well with the customized bases. So if we turn this off, as you can see, it works, but it's not aligned to the grid. The bays are not aligned. So let's say if I go over here and change it to square, and you can see that it's not entirely aligned. If I choose narrow, it's also kind of, but not really. Now I can fix this. I can make it align with the grid, but the problem, if I do this, then all your existing stages that you've built before and all the stages in Stage Central will be out of alignment. So I want your feedback here. If you think that's okay, go ahead with the changes so that the walls will be aligned with the grid. I will make the left wall and the back wall align with the grid. So basically the starting point here will be aligned to a starting point in the grid here. Everything else will be variable. If you want that, let me know. If a lot of you want that kind of system, I will do it. Otherwise, I'm not going to do it because it's going to screw up all the other existing stage designs that you have in the past. So let me know if you want that. Now, apart from that, I've also fixed the IDPA text scaling problem a lot of people have reported. Yeah, and that's it. That's all there is for 0.83. Just want to call out our huge supporters. These are the people who have supported me and the development of this Practisim Designer tool for a few years now. So thank you so much to them. If you're interested to support Practisim Designer, go ahead and click this link and it'll lead you to the Patreon page that has all the details about it. Also, if you want to chat in real time, please join our Discord server. The link to the Discord server is in the YouTube description below. Apart from that, have a great shooting weekend. Wishing you lots of alphas, and I'll see you on the range.